I chose the Respiratory Care Program here at Alvin Community College because I always knew that I wanted to do something in the healthcare field. I've always been passionate about helping others.
During my A&P2 class, we started talking about the lungs, and it was really interesting. I found Alvin Community College had the Respiratory Care Program. A close friend of mine who is a respiratory therapist, hearing his stories and how much he likes it pushed me to research this program.
One time I was just watching YouTube videos and a respiratory therapist came up and I started watching it. I was very interested in what it was because I'd never heard what a respiratory therapist does. And then I kind of just fell in a rabbit hole of respiratory therapy things.
Nobody knows really what we do, so they're always hiring RTs. The demand is very high.
A respiratory therapist really maintains the airways, keeps you breathing, makes sure that your lungs are working to the best ability that they can, because that's what keeps you alive. They're on the code team, so they're very important in that situation. They also handle the ventilators, which is life support.
What I like best about the program is I like the instructors. I like the clinical rotations that we go to, the challenge that it brings. It's very rewarding. Once you realize that you have somebody's life to take care of, it motivates you to go harder in the lab, to study more, and to know your stuff.
Having two instructors that are very passionate about what they're teaching keeps me interested in what we're learning, because the things that we learn can be very difficult and hard to understand at first, but having someone that explains it well and is patient is very helpful.
So one thing that I'm looking forward to is getting hands-on work with the ventilator, because that's a major part of our job.
So in the program, there's a lot of opportunity for extra credit, volunteering at the Fall Festival. We also have Disaster Day, where all of the healthcare programs give you simulations of disasters that can happen, and you all kind of have to just figure out what to do with what you've learned so far in the program. So that's really cool. We also get to put on demonstrations for high school students during Discovery Day. That way they can kind of get an idea of all the programs that we have here at Alvin Community College. It's just nice to be able to learn something that not a lot of people know about, and letting others know that respiratory therapists are a thing.
I really like being in clinicals at the medical center. You know, you see all kinds of patients, so that's one place that I would really want to work at after graduation.
This program has been very rewarding to me because I am a first-gen student. My favorite thing so far in the program is actually being in the hospital and in the clinical setting, being able to help others and taking everything that we've learned in the classroom and actually applying it into real-life situations. So far in clinicals, it's been such a great environment to be in. You learn a lot. It's very fast-paced, and I think that's the best way you can get started.
I think the greatest piece of advice that I got was from my instructor, and what he tells us in the clinical is, if you're afraid to do it, just jump in there and do it, because that's the only way that you're going to overcome.